Listo, ya.
Well, it costs millions of dollars to pump out the polluted liquid that we use to feed our society. But the sad thing is that we haven't enough of this liquid to keep us working in the future. Well, in that way we can say that in the next wave of innovation it will be involved the commercialization of new and expensive renewable energies. My name is Cristina Montoya, and this time I'm going to try to give you a little look about how could be the life in Chile about renewable energies in the future. Well, for beginning this exposition, I have to say that the energy in Chile is a mix, roughly split in hydroelectric and thermoelectric energy. The 40% is hydro and the 60% is actually thermoelectric. The thermoelectric part is actually from burning gas. Well, okay. This is a total. Here I'm going to talk you about the total wind farm. It is located in the fourth region of Chile called Coquimbo. Coquimbo is located right in this area in Santiago, Chile. The capital is around here. Well, Coquimbo, the total wind farm is just opened in the January 20th of this year. It is the responsible for the work of this farm is the SN Bauer. It is Power, actually. I'm sorry. That is an Norwegian company that is associated with a company in Chile. Well, this farm will give energy around 20,000 of houses. And if we keep talking about the wind, we can say that just the last year, a company called Mainstream Renewable Partners, in addition with the Andes Energy, a local company in Chile, it's going to invest $1 billion for a project of wind farms. So, well, the wind energy has three factors to consider, but to put a wind farm, the three factors we consider is that the energy of the air is a cube function of the speed and quantity of air, and the geography situation, because the wind energy depends also on the solar energy that actually heats the air and make it goes up, and then when the air is cool, it goes down, and it was what creates the movement in the air that we call wind. Well, that's about wind energy. So here in this image, to keep going with the explanation, we can see the watts per square meter talking about solar energy around all over the world. It is said that using the energy harnessed from these points in the earth, we could complete the full consumption of energy of all the world. Here, this flat dot is located in the desert of Atacama in Chile. In this part of the desert is located San Pedro de Atacama, and San Pedro de Atacama is a little town that is dedicated to the tourism, but the really important or interesting part for this exposition is that near to this place it's going to be located the solar plant called Calama 1. Calama 1 is maintained by Solar Pack, which is a company from Spain that is actually running several several photovoltaic systems over there. Well, to consider the production of energy, of solar energy, we have to look at two factors. The first one is the conversion ratio of the cells that we are using. The average in the industry is from 12 to 14%, but there are some cells that could actually use from the 20 to the 23% of the energy they got. And the second, but most important, is the average of solar irradiance from the place where you have your farm, no? And talking, well, as I already said, San Pedro de Atacama is located in the north part of Chile, in the desert, but it has a lot of attractive. It is a tourism center because of the place and of the geysers you can see over there. Actually, in the past, here we can see a picture from the geysers. Well, now I have this comparison between the energy consumption by source from 1971 to 1999 in Mexico and in Chile. Even these are some old graphics. We can see some really interesting aspects from this graphic. The blue part is this part is Chile and that part is Chile and this is Mexico. The blue part more shows the fossil fuels are the most used kind of energy in each country. But if you pay attention, it is much lower in Chile than in Mexico. Then you can see the hydroelectric, that is this part. You can actually see it in Chile, but in Mexico it's just a tiny, well, a really really thin line. And nuclear, just Mexico has it, and the other renewables like sun or wind, are from this part in Mexico and from this in Chile. Well, it is obvious that in Chile they have more developed the commercialization of renewable energies. And another thing I would like to notice from these graphics are the quantity of million of toneladas of oil and equivalent we use in Mexico. Our graphic, it is over 140 or 150, while in Chile it's just 20 to 25. So those are the comparisons, and that's all on my part. Thank you very much.